awfully long time ago.
Did you hear?
Did you know about the girl?
Wendy.
That girl, her two brothers.
Michael.
John.
All three children.
Gone.
Taken.
We don't know if they're taken.
They're only children. They couldn't have gone far on their own. The window was open.
But the doors were still locked.
Can you imagine?
I just can't even imagine their poor mother.
Okay. They've been gone for how long? 1 week?
8 days.
We're confident that some parties will plan out soon. Now please, just one more time. Was there anything different about that night? The last time you saw them?
It was supposed to be Wendy's last night in the nursery. They were in their beds, side by side by side. The nursery is a leftover name from a long time ago. They've all slept in the same room since they were babies, but it was time. Wendy was at that age.
And what age is that?
When everything changes, when everything matters. Anything that happens, it's bigger than it would have been before, than it will be after. It gets into your bones and it doesn't leave. It starts around the time you stop wearing bows in your hair.
Why is it called Neverland? Why not Foreverland?
We can change the name if you want to.
I suppose they're both different versions of the same thing. Never, forever. They're both promises.
Oh, Wendy, darling.
Yes, Peter Pan?
Nothing. I like saying your name. It feels as pretty to say as you are to look at.
I want to give you something.
What is it?
What would you like?
Whatever you want to give me.
But I want to give you something you'll like.
I'll like it.
How do you know?
I know.
How about a kiss?
What's that?
Surely you know what a kiss is.
Oh, that's right. Didn't you already give me one of those?
This is a different kind of kiss. I've never given one before.
I'll take good care of it.
It's not that kind of gift, silly.
Oh. You're gonna want it back, aren't you? People always give things and they always want them back!
No! I won't want this back. I want you to keep it. Here. I give myself 8 minutes a day to think about him, to remember, uninterrupted, without feeling guilty or mad at myself. It seems a reasonable amount of time. 8 is my favorite number. I've whittled it down over the years. Maybe one day it'll be 5 minutes, then 2, then no minutes at all.
Did you hear?
Do you know that girl?
What's the name again? Those children.
The ones who were gone.
They're back!
Where did they go?
What was the word?
Sending it up.
Neverland.
He said, come away with me. He said, forever. I said, that's an awfully long time, and I guess we were just saying pretty words even though it felt big and real. We were kids, you know. Kids say things. He was a boy, I was a girl. Boys make big promises. Girls know better than to believe them, but they go along with them anyway. I went along with him anyway.
No official statement has been given.
But the girl.
Something's wrong with her, they say.
They say she won't speak.
They say she can't speak. Her eyes are wild, they say.
They say she can't stop crying. The first time I kissed him, it felt more like flying than flying to me. The last time I kissed him was the last time I saw him. I didn't know it was the last time. It was just another kiss.
She doesn't sleep, they say.
She sleeps all day.
She wakes at night.
Her hair was filthy, twigs and leaves and mud. What a nightmare. He said he'd be back. He said I should wait. And I did. I do. Because he said I should. She brought all these boys with her. Strange boys. With strange names.
They sounded made up.
Just like that place.
Toodles, Nibs,
Curly, Slightly.
what kind of names are those?
None of them wore any shoes.
Their hair grown into clumps. They had all been taken too, she claimed.
Children taken away from their warm beds.
Away from their mothers and fathers who loved them.
Away
you through the window, just like that.
Where did they come from?
How did they get there?
Why didn't she bring them back?
What are they going to do now?
What is she going to do now? When he flew away that last time, it started to snow. It was never winter there where he lived. It was a part of the magic somehow. He told me once, he said, "It's only winter when I go away." And he was right.
Are you all right?
Yes, Mother.
I thought I heard crying in the hall.
It must have been the maid.
We don't have a maid.
We used to.
Your voice sounds discouraged. Are you discouraged?
I'm tired.
You slept all day.
No, I didn't. I just stayed in my room.
I thought you were sleeping.
I was being sad.
It's fine to be sad.
Thank you. That's not what I thought you'd say.
But Wendy, dear, you're always sad. It's not fine to be always sad.
I'm not always sad.
I was understanding at first, but it's gotten out of hand. It's become a problem, and it's time to do something about it.
I'm doing all kinds of things about it. I just haven't found anything that works.
I've decided to turn the nursery into an office. I wanted one for years. If you want to stay here, you can move into one of the downstairs rooms. Some change will do you good.
No,
It's not a question.
it's my room.
It has become more than a room. It's a fixation. You still leave the window open after all these years. Your doctors and I all agree it's time.
Why have you been talking to my doctors? This is crazy. I like the window open. It has nothing to do with...
I am doing the best I know how to help you be happy.
Why does everyone have to be happy? When did that become the goal? Maybe I don't like being happy. I don't trust it. Because as soon as you feel happiness, it's already gone, and who knows if you can ever get it back. There's this pressure to remember every detail, everything leading up to that exact happiness, so I can follow the steps and make it happen all over again. And then I do that. I follow the steps, and it's never quite the same. Even when it's good, it's not as good. Or if it's as good, it's a different kind of good. I always end up disappointed. And after a while, I guess I got used to that disappointment. It's nice to be used to something. So I'm sorry you think being sad is a problem, but for me, happiness is the problem. It aches, and it breaks, and it leaves. Sadness, though, sadness stays. It's sturdy, and it's strong. It burrows into your shoulder, it stays all night. I give myself 8 minutes a day to think about him, to remember. They asked me a lot of questions when I got back.
Were they in danger? These boys. Is that why you brought them up?
No,
Was it him? Peter? Where does he live?
you won't find him.
One of you showed us the way.
Can you fly?
Can you?
I could. I don't think I can anymore.
That sounds dangerous.
It is. Was.
What can you tell me about it?
He loves stories. One night I heard him crying when he thought I was asleep. I never asked why.
Wendy, did you hear me? What can you tell me about him?
Nothing.
Did he hurt you?
What do you mean?
Answer the question.
There are a lot of ways to be hurt. I think you're asking about a specific way, aren't you?
3 young children disappear. We can't help but make assumptions.
Making assumptions is symptomatic of a faulty imagination.
Mighty big words. Your mother said how smart you are.
No, he didn't hurt me like that. I fell down and scraped my knee and my elbow though, when we were running one night. See,
What were you running from?
we were running to, not from.
What were you running to?
A fairy dam, a pirate ship, a mermaid lagoon. There wasn't a mermaid lagoon. Was there?
Of course there was. How could you forget?
Who can remember? There was always so much. We were always running.
Tell me more.
It was magical. And scary.
Scary how?
Why don't you ask about how it was magical? Everyone wants to know about scary. No one wants to know about magical.
Okay then, how was it magical?
Literally, there was magic everywhere. In the air, in the water, in the trees. We had to keep a careful eye on the trees. Their shadows sneak up on you if you aren't careful. Shadows are different there. There's an entire colony of them. Peters gets away from him all the time, and I know you don't believe me.
I didn't say that. And how was it scary?
Because of the magic. Because it was everywhere. Because of him.
I had never felt those kinds of feelings. They were so big, it felt dangerous.
There are 2 groups of people in this world.
Those who shine in the holy light.
And those who notice.
He showed.
I noticed.
Your mother says that you've been different ever since you came back, and that John and Michael are the same as before. Do you think that's true?
You ask a lot of questions.
That's my job.
Pretty easy job. Can I try?
Ask away.
How long was I gone?
How long do you think you were gone?
A year? Longer?
9 days.
Oh.
Your mother says you haven't stopped crying since you've gotten back. Why?
People cry. Life is hard. Don't bother looking. You won't find it. He doesn't find it.
Open. Say ah.
The first time I saw him, I screamed.
He was at my window.
And I don't live on the ground floor.
To be perfectly honest, it was all a bit frightening.
Good. Now close. Good.
I don't believe anything Boy tells me.
Or I believe everything a boy tells me.
It's never in between.
Deep breath in,
It was around the time candy started hurting my stomach.
out. Good.
My shadow's too heavy. Can you fix it?
Shadows don't weigh anything.
Mine does. And it's getting bigger.
Shadows ground.
They follow you.
All the things you hold on to,
All the lives you don't lead.
but almost fled.
Some people don't have shadows. Why not?
They don't hold on to things.
They shut themselves like snakes.
tangible from you. Something you could touch, something you could lose.
I guess.
How does that make you feel?
Empty.
And how do you think that makes him feel?
Full.
I know this has all been quite overwhelming with me. Doctors and detectives, newspapers and questions. I don't want you to think of me as your therapist. I want you to think of me as your friend. Someone you can talk to. Do you want to tell me anything else about him?
No, thank you.
What about your parents?
I don't have them.
Yes, you do. Your mother is waiting in the lobby.
What if I told you she wasn't my mother?
Wendy,
You're no fun. Did she tell you my dad left?
she did.
Yeah.
That must be very hard, especially on top of everything else.
I haven't paid it much attention. I have a hard time focusing on more than one feeling at the same time.
I'm sure you paid it some attention. What have you noticed? What's different?
Well, John and Michael went with him. They didn't like everyone talking about them. Clean break, fresh start. They were louder than me, so it's quieter now. And he was big, my father. So the house is kind of opened up.
Big how?
In every way. Tall, fat, big laugher, big talker, big thinker. But he could fill you up with his bigness. Or he could use it to make you feel small. So now, there's this big emptiness he left behind, and everything else is a different size. I guess my mom and I always hid behind him on different sides. And we never really had to look at each other until he was gone. So it's good that all this other stuff is going on. It's good that she has to bring me here to talk to you. Now we have other stuff to hide behind.
Did you hear?
You remember?
That girl.
Wendy, darling.
How old is she now?
Oh no.
She grew up.
She's growing up.
They say she hardly leaves the house.
Still.
They say she cries all the time.
Still.
It says she doesn't sleep.
Still.
They say she doesn't have any friends.
Besides those boys.
The lost boys.
I forgot about boys.
She never got over it, they say. She doesn't even try, they say.
How long has it been?
Long enough.
She's had time.
She needs to get out more.
She needs to try harder. She needs to not think about it so much.
Didn't she leave him?
But he was supposed to come back.
He promised.
And he never came back? He never came back.
And then,
Did you hear?
Oh, it's
in
terrible.
the middle of everything,
Her father left.
Where did he go? Another town.
Away from her. Away from her mother.
it was too much.
Some men can't handle more than others. Her brothers left too.
But she's staying.
She's doing that boom.
The rumors she read them. I feel sorry for her.
Don't.
The first time I saw him, I was wearing a blue nightgown my mother bought me. The fabric was still stiff and a little bit scratchy, but it was so pretty I didn't care. I give myself 8 minutes a day to think about it, to remember. Then I categorize my thoughts when I finish thinking. The things I want to forget, the things I want to remember, the things I want to have around but not have inside of me. I don't have a formal system. I put them in all kinds of things, not in files and boxes, nowhere people would suspect. I put them between the pages of books, behind paintings on the wall, under loose floorboards. I sew them into the lining of coats.
It seems to me, Wendy, that you have endowed your childhood bedroom, the nursery, with an awful lot of importance. So much of the identity you created for yourself is based in that room. It's okay to go slow. I know change is difficult. Honor your own healing process, but you have to start somewhere. Go for a walk around the block. Say hi to someone you've never seen before. Did you know, on average, you have to meet 40 people before you make one lasting connection. How are you trying to make one lasting connection?
I have lasting connections.
A new lasting connection.
40 people seems like a lot.
You'd be surprised at how quickly it can add up, especially if you leave the house. Come on, Wendy. Show me how good you can be at following steps. 40 people. Just try.
Excuse me.
One.
Hello, I'm Wendy Garland. Tim, hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, nice to meet you. It's not easy. You could do it in one day if you really wanted to, but that's not leaving any room for a potential connection. You can't rush these things. 27. It's rare to meet people with the same level of investment. Most people don't really like to stop and adjust their plans. 34. But you never know. That's what they say. 42. 42? It didn't work?
Sometimes it doesn't.
You can't plan things like connection.
Why not? But I tried so hard.
Sometimes it happens when you least expect it.
That's what they say. I hate when they say that.
But sometimes,
Hey,
Sometimes it's true. How do you know when it's a lasting connection?
it depends.
On what? How long he stays?
How much he knows.
How much you know? How long is long enough? How much is too much?
It depends.
On what?
this is nice. Oh, wait! Come back!
Later.
Where are you going?
Away.
Why are you going?
Because
That's not a reason. Hey, what's wrong?
nothing.
You're lying, I can tell.
Wendy, you don't have to pretend.
What do you mean?
It's because I can't feel you. It's like you're not there. Or you're kissing someone else. Far away. Not me. Kissing you is like kissing a memory.
That's silly.
No, it's not silly. It's the way I feel. I don't want to feel this way anymore. Can you even remember what it looked like when I'm not here?
You're beautiful.
What color are my eyes? So let me know if you're figuring it out.
Figure what out? Are they blue? Or is that someone else?
The first time I saw his shadow first. His lips were chapped, his eyes were blue,
I gave him a kiss before I knew what it felt like, what it meant.
and now I know. But now it feels different.
Now it means different things.
It was around the time I stopped pretending to be scared of boys.
And became actually scared of them.
We shaped one another. We consumed one another.
In the way that only very young people can.
I told him stories. He loved stories.
I wanted him to see there is a world inside me, too. There is a world that has nothing to do with him. But he always liked the stories about him best. My mom doesn't understand.
Neither does mine.
You don't have a mom.
Exactly.
She's turning my room into an office and pretending like it's for my own good.
Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't.
She should be the one packing, if that's what she wants.
Are you still seeing that guy?
No. He left. Everyone leaves. Do you think it's me?
Never. You're perfect.
Stop it!
You're a delicate little flower. Some boys just can't appreciate that.
I don't think I'm delicate. Am I delicate?
Like, mentally delicate.
Emotionally.
I did it though. I followed the steps. I tried. That must count for something.
Definitely.
You're doing so well.
Aren't you supposed to be out doing something today? Meeting more people?
I couldn't bear the idea of everyone being together without me. It's so rare these days that we're all in the same place. I hate it.
Me too.
Me 3. Me 4.
Me 5.
Is it part of growing up, do you think? Seeing your friends less?
My mom doesn't have any friends. I always swore I would never be like her. Ever. Maybe I'll run away. Stay with one of you and not tell her. Not until she's really sorry. Nibs, you have an extra room.
I'm sorry, Wendy. I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh.
I love you. I do. It's just sometimes I need a break.
You can stay with me if you want. I don't need a break.
It's just a silly idea. Everybody leaves me, but I can never seem to do the leaving. He said he can't feel me. He said it's like I'm kissing someone else.
Oh, well, that kind of makes sense.
How does that make sense?
You've always been kissing someone else.
I want to give you something.
I'll take good care of it.
How about a kiss?
You're gonna want it back, aren't you?
No. I want you to keep it.
You and slightly kissed. Slightly. Did you feel it?
That was a New Year's Eve kiss. It doesn't count.
I counted it.
Well, I didn't.
Maybe that's your problem. You don't count things.
I don't have a problem.
You have a lot of problems.
You do.
We all do. I, for one, am very well adjusted.
Peter still has my kiss. I gave it to him. That's it. What if no one else can really have it while he does? What if that's why I've had such a hard time?
Wendy. No.
Are you sure you're not just feeling extra sad just because you have to leave the nursery?
People don't usually make great decisions when they're sad.
What if I spend the rest of my life without being felt? I want to be felt. I want to feel. I have to find him.
I thought I saw him yesterday morning. His lips were chapped. His eyes were blue. His eyes were brown. His eyes were green. His hands were the first hands I ever held in that special way. The way that's not like holding hands with your dad. The way that gives you butterflies. It was around the time I stopped caring if my shoes were comfortable. All of those feelings inside, just from hands? Who knew?
All vital signs are good. Hardly bad. Nothing to be concerned about. Everything's normal.
I'm telling you, there's something wrong with me. Can you check again?
You do know I'm a pediatrician. You're not a child anymore. It's time to find another doctor.
Some patients see pediatricians well into their mid-20s. A doctor is a big decision. You can't rush these things.
Say, Are you sleeping?
Some.
At night?
No.
How's your throat?
Sore.
Have you been closing the window when it's cold? Well then,
I didn't think it was your job to judge me.
why don't we just get back to our game? Do you have any twos?
No.
Wendy? What are we supposed to say? Instead of no in this game, we're supposed to say Go fish. Do you remember? It's good practice to follow rules.
Do you have any princesses?
There is no such thing as princesses in cards. I know sometimes rules feel silly.
What feels silly is playing Go Fish past the age of 12.
Structure is a useful tool.
It doesn't work. Your structure, your tools. I met 40 people and I tried, and you're wrong, and I'm going to find Peter. I decided. I have to.
I understand why you think that might help, but it's important that you don't regress. Eliminating structure takes time.
I tried time. That didn't work either.
It might feel worse before it feels better, but it will feel better. It might take longer than we think it should. That's okay. But structure does help. Time does help. They give us containers for our feelings.
You're lucky to have feelings that fit inside containers. That sounds nice. You're lucky to have feelings that fit inside containers. That sounds nice.
I had never felt those kinds of feelings. We shaped one another. We consumed one another. I had never felt those kinds of feelings. They were so big, it felt dangerous.
Maybe we... Never mind.
I could put up flyers.
What's what they say?
Urgent. Wendy Darling seeks Peter Pan.
No, people think it's a metaphor. You're kind of a type.
Have you seen this boy? Maybe.
I need you.
I'd stop and look at that.
It's nice to be needed. Sometimes it makes me tired. I don't know how effective flyers will be. You never know who could see them.
I have a question.
What?
I don't understand how Peter kept your kiss.
That's not a question.
Sorry.
Don't apologize when you have nothing to apologize for.
How did Peter keep your kiss? There. Now it's a question.
Like, a kiss is a physical thing, right? But it's also an idea. It's like the wind. You can see the wind, you can feel it, you can hear it, but you can't keep it.
Yeah, you can't not feel the wind when it blows.
Kisses are different than weather.
Look,
Did both of you feel me?
yeah,
Uh-huh. See?
You still don't understand. He kissed me, he didn't give me his kiss. We called a lot of things kisses in the beginning. Acorns, thimbles, strawberry ones.
okay. So to be clear, you're trying to get your actual kiss, not something else called a kiss.
Correct. Mostly.
I am very confused.
I can't let your confusion get in the way of my quest.
Oh, no, it's a quest.
Life is a quest.
That's a pretty thought. And a scary one.
It seems like maybe you should do some more experiments before you settle on this. Like, kiss one of us. We'll see if we can feel it.
No. Then it's a different kind of kiss altogether. I'm not interested in scientific kissing.
Good try, though.
Shut up! I don't think flowers would hurt.
That's the spirit.
It might not happen anymore. It was a really long time ago. A kiss isn't something you keep.
None of you understand.
We knew him, too.
I know.
Sometimes it seems like you forget. I miss him.
He was our family. It was our home. We left him behind. Everyone he knew.
I bet he was so sad.
Maybe he cried.
I liked it when he cried.
Me too.
It was pretty. We want to help you. Wendy, we always want to help you. But I don't know if finding Peter is the best way to do that.
It's the only way to help me. If you really want to, you will.
I'm kind of scared.
Oh, don't be scared. It'll be fun. An adventure.
We don't really like this anymore.
Of course we do.
I like sleeping in.
We could retrace our steps. Look for fairies. I don't know.
We could talk to the other girls.
What other girls?
Oh. thought you knew.
I thought she knew.
Do you remember those girls?
The others. Why was Wendy the famous one instead of them? Because of the void.
Remember?
3 children disappeared. 7 come back.
Because of her family. Because she never got past it.
But wait, did you hear about the flyers?
Wendy darling.
That Wendy darling. She had no flyers.
She's looking for.
For Peter.
I give myself 8 minutes a day to think about him. But thinking isn't doing, and doing takes more time.
What will they say?
The others.
When she finds them?
If she finds them,
What will he say?
when she finds him.
If she finds him.
You're wasting your time looking for these girls. You're just treading water because you're scared.
I'm not scared.
If you really want to find him, you have to go there.
I can't fly anymore. Not many happy thoughts. And we're all out of pixie dust. No fairies in sight.
I thought of something.
Are those fireflies?
They're not fairies, but they might work. I still don't think finding him is a good idea. But if that's what you want to do,
Don't kill it.
bugs have very short lives. And at least this way, they have purpose.
They had a purpose before. Just because you don't know what it was doesn't mean it didn't exist. Maybe this isn't a good idea. I need more time to prepare, to think of what I'm going to say.
I think you've done plenty of preparation.
Remembering is different than preparing.
To fly, you have to forget.
Anyway, it probably won't work. Do you think it's going to work?
Do you feel any float here?
Not really. Not yet.
Wendy, I have something I want to tell you before you fly away.
Maybe we need more.
Hey, I think about you all the time.
Because we're together like all the time.
That's not why. I don't think about you the way I think about anyone else. You're so wonderful. Sometimes I feel like I could drown. Do you know what I mean?
When I find him, what do you think I should say?
Did you hear me?
I did hear you. Thank you. But this is hardly the time or the place to talk about anything like that. Besides, I'm not even that wonderful. It's just an idea you got in your head for some reason.
For a lot of reasons. It's not just an idea. You shine. Have you ever thought about it? Thought about me?
You know too much. There's nowhere to hide.
I think that's a good thing.
Do you think he would grow up if I asked him to?
Wendy, I don't know.
You knew him better than anyone. You two were always together.
Didn't you ask him already?
People change.
No. I don't think he would. I don't think he would do anything for anyone other than himself.
Flying isn't real anymore. This was a stupid idea. Hello. Do you remember me?
Of course. How could I forget the famous Wendy darling?
I'm not famous anymore.
I'd say you are. In some circles, at least.
Which circles?
Detective circles, academic circles, those kind of circles.
Those are very different circles.
I'd say they're very similar. The nature of the two. They're very circular. Circular circles. Past effects of both a great deal. History.
He already knew how to say things I would hear again later.
Other boys had to practice making promises. They came so easily to him.
I need your help. I have to find him.
Great!
And what's the first step?
adapted to the changes, traveled the distance, waited, repeat, start again, didn't work, case closed.
Reopen it. I found out about the others.
There haven't been any that match this pattern in quite some time. Last one took place, what, a year after you returned?
What was his pattern?
He's just a boy. That's what I would say to myself if I were someone other than myself.
It doesn't matter!
Of course it matters. Everything matters.
Everything sounded so new then.
You sabotaged things! You gave your doctor and your therapist false information! Slept with the window open, even though it gave you a cold! Your mother put a lock on the door, you broke it! No one knew how!
I was a child. I didn't know any better.
He said he'd be back.
He said I should wait.
Please. Please, help me.
If I were you, I'd start with the letters.
People mail all kinds of letters to all kinds of places, to all kinds of people.
A name with no address.
Addresses that don't exist.
Santa Claus, the North Pole,
Peter Pan, Neverland.
Second star to the right.
Straight on till morning.
He said once he didn't get any letters.
So I thought it might be nice for him to get one now.
Did he get it? Did he read it?
Did he think less of me for sending it?
Maybe he didn't get it.
I'll send another one.
Put more stamps on it this time. Print the return address very clearly.
So he doesn't get lost when he comes back.
So he can find me. So he can find me.
So he can find me.
Why are you making such a big deal out of it? Did it have fun? Wasn't it magical?
But what if I never get to experience magic again? What if that's all there is?
Most people never experience magic at all. Most people never fly. We're the lucky ones. Get over it.
So what? Are you trying to start some kind of support group?
Oh God, no. Nothing like that.
I mean, I only asked because that's what actually really nice.
You're Wendy Darling, aren't you?
Your hair's different. Did you cut it?
I remember the photo they used of you when you were gone.
That was a long time ago.
But your eyes are still the same.
Eyes are always the same. Size at least. From when you're born until you die.
That's a myth, actually. Your eyes grow until you're about 13. They stop and everything else starts.
I just think it's really childish that you blame him.
I'm not childish. I'm grown up now.
But you don't want to be. You're all slouchy and scared about it. Stand up straight and be a woman.
I thought I saw him last week in the library. I wanted to call his name, but I'm very sensitive to library rules.
Did he ever come back for you?
Once.
Twice. No.
You?
He said he would.
He said a lot of things.
Did you leave anything there?
What? Did you pack to go on a spontaneous adventure?
I left the sweater I made.
Do you miss it?
It's just a sweater.
Sweaters are important.
I have other sweaters. I buy new ones I like even better.
I left a kiss.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, I didn't leave it. I gave it to him.
I still leave clothes on the line for him, just in case. A coat if it's cold.
I do the same thing. Some shirts, some pants. And there were always holes in his, and he doesn't know how to fix them.
I think he's probably fine. He can buy his own pants now.
Oh, sure. At all the Neverland department stores. With all the pirate gold.
You don't know?
Know what?
You didn't know?
I'm so sorry.
He's not there anymore. He grew up.
Oh. How do you know that?
Everyone knows.
This girl told me.
When? Why?
Apparently, it happened pretty soon after you came back. Like a year or so?
I saw him.
He had some girlfriend, I think. Pretty close to here.
What? Who? letter if you knew he wasn't there to get it?
I guess it wasn't really a letter to him. It was a letter to who he used to be, from who I used to be.
You're going to be fine. I wasn't for a long time, but now I am.
Why do you still need clothes for him if you're fine?
Excuse me. Hi. Wendy darling. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it's really you. I have read everything about you since like forever.
This isn't really a good time.
No, wait! I saw your flyer. I have some information you want. I promise. And just, can I ask a few questions first?
2 minutes.
Great. I love a ticking clock. Amina, hi. Okay, so I'm doing this paper on you. Not on, like, specifically you. On people like you.
What kind of people?
You know, like, kidnapped people.
Oh, well, that's not what I meant.
That's actually a really common attitude. Like, people always think they're the exception. They never think they're the norm. Isn't that interesting?
But there is always an exception, right?
Sometimes things are exactly how they seem. I like it. I like it when things just are. Anyway, no one's talked to you in any official capacity. Besides the police, right? No interviews, no press conference.
Just my friends. You probably know them as the Lost Boys.
I guess they're not lost anymore. Sorry, bad joke. Anyway, I interviewed some of them too.
Oh, I didn't know that. They didn't tell me.
They're super fascinating, and I know that's like a big reason why you're so famous, bringing them back the way you did, but my paper is really supposed to focus on female victims.
I'm not a victim.
Of course, I didn't mean to just...
Ask the questions, or whatever.
Sure, yes. Were you scared?
No. Yes.
You and I are almost the exact same age. Did you know that? Of course you didn't know that. You just met me. 2 days apart. I'm younger. So when it happened, I remember seeing your picture and thinking, this girl looks like she could be my friend. Your face was everywhere. You and your brothers and my mom really hammered that point home, you know, as a cautionary tale. You think you're so grown up and can take care of yourself? This girl is only 2 days older than you, and look what happened to her. Snatched right up. Could you tell me about the first time you saw him?
You're right. I did want to spend my entire afternoon packing things that weren't mine. How'd you know?
I'll help in a minute. I have to keep track of the different stories I got from the different girls.
How is that going?
Progress is being made. No thanks to any of you.
Are you okay?
Yes. Yes. Just because I don't tell you guys everything doesn't mean I'm not okay. You guys don't tell me everything. You don't tell me about the other girls. You don't tell me you've been giving interviews. You don't tell me he grew up. Apparently, you don't tell me much of anything. But that doesn't mean you're not okay. So stop asking me if I'm okay just because I'm not telling you everything.
First of all, slightly didn't know, so don't be mad at him. He's very noble.
Not the point.
Hey, Wendy, can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
Actually, I'm not sure if it's a question. Remember when we were in Neverland?
I do.
Remember when you asked us to come back here with you and grow up?
Those are both questions so far.
Yeah. I don't know what to say now.
Just keep going. You're doing great.
Well, like, when you asked us, you seemed so confident. You made growing up seem like a really great thing. And, I mean, it is. Most of the time. I like driving cars and buying new things and eating ice cream whenever I want. Even if it's not as good, I'm still glad we came back here with you. But you just seem so mad and sad all the time. You never even tell stories anymore. You don't seem like you want to be here or grow up or anything really.
Sorry.
That's okay.
everything was different in my head than it was actually doing it.
Yeah, but you've had a long time to adjust. And out of everybody here, you have the most experience growing up. So why are we still so much better at it?
I don't think you can be better at something like growing up. There aren't any grades.
I mean, there kinda are. I exercise, I eat well, I have hobbies, I have friends who aren't any of you guys. You don't have or do any of that.
That's a really mean thing to say.
It's just the truth.
The truth can be mean.
No, I don't think so. The truth is the truth. The truth is facts. And facts don't have emotion.
We just don't like seeing you sad all the time.
If I stop being sad, stop remembering him. It hurts to remember, but it hurts more to forget.
But if you forget, how do you know it hurts? You don't, because you forgot.
Memories are all we have to fill us up inside. When we forget, we empty out. And now that he's grown up, I thought it was a bad thing at first. I thought all I wanted was my kiss back, but when I find him, we can finally be together.
Wendy, this is exhausting.
What is?
Yo!
Is this about slightly? Are you mad at me because I don't want to be with him instead?
Nobody's mad.
I'm a little mad.
It's useful right now, Nick.
Nobody is better than slightly.
I know that.
We just think maybe it would help you grow up if you weren't around us so much.
No. No, you're wrong. I need you.
We also think maybe it would help us if you weren't around us so much.
You need to lead us a little less.
Oh.
We want to help you, but only if you really want to be helped.
Unless you're ready to be done with everything. No more Peter.
I can't.
Oh, Wendy!
Did you hear? They left. Those boys, just like her father, just like her brother, just like Peter. She loved Peter, remember? To come back here. He was supposed to come back. He didn't. Will they come back? Those boys? Everyone leaves her. Why? There's no reason. There are a lot of reasons. Maybe it's her fault. Poor thing. I feel sorry for her. Don't.
It looks different in here. Did you paint the walls?
No, dear.
Oh. They look painted.
It's wallpaper, dear.
Maybe that's it.
The same wallpaper since before you were born, dear.
You keep saying that word, and it's starting to sound like nothing.
I made your bed earlier.
You didn't have to do that.
Extra tight, the way you like it. Wrapped up like a mummy.
I don't like it like that anymore.
Since when?
Since it started feeling like a trap.
Well then, I'll loosen it.
You don't need to do that.
I was thinking we could go away this weekend. Just the two of us.
Why?
For my birthday.
Oh.
You forgot. How are your friends doing?
My friends? You mean the boys you practically raised? Those friends?
They're always welcome. I love to see them, but I do wish you'd let me know when they sleep over.
They're family.
Actually, they're not family. They're dear friends, and I care about them very much, but they're not family.
They're my family.
I'm your family, but I'm sure you never would have forgotten Tudor's birthday, or Nibs, or Curly, or any of them.
Slightly.
What?
You're missing slightly.
The point is, Wendy, that you need some emotional boundaries. You give things too much importance.
Somebody's back in therapy. Emotional boundaries. God. What?
I didn't say anything.
But you want to.
I saw your flyers. Why on earth are you looking for him?
I need closure.
Sometimes we have to move on without closure. Things aren't always tied up neatly in this life.
Did you know there were other girls?
I did.
Everyone knew but me. I feel so stupid.
I thought it would hurt you. I know you clung to the idea of being the only one, being special.
I did. He has something of mine.
What does he have?
My kiss.
Your kiss.
Why did you never give yours away?
What do you mean?
Your kiss. It's right there. Everyone can see. Some people might pretend they can't out of politeness, but they can. I'm old enough now. You can tell me.
It wasn't that I didn't want to give it away. I tried, it has a mind of its own.
I don't believe that. Or else it would have gone away when you were young and foolish and didn't know anyone.
Every kiss is different, I suppose.
Not even to doubt, though?
I tried. I really tried. Sometimes I wish I was more like you.
I know I owe you some information. I just really thought it would add an extra something to my paper if I got a sense of the environment where it happened. And since you said you have to move out soon,
I mean, the room will still be here. It just won't look like this. And I'll still be here. Just downstairs. For now.
it must be a really emotional time.
I haven't really noticed. I've been busy. But it's nice that you're here. The only girl I see regularly is my mother.
Why is that?
I think I'm scared of them. Girls.
You're a girl. Are you scared of yourself?
Do you have any other questions or something?
You were there for 9 days in Neverland?
Time works differently there. The seasons, it's always winter when he's gone, even if he just flies away for a night. So it was longer than that. Years,
Or so it felt.
or so it felt.
And you haven't seen him since?
No,
Not even recently?
that's the whole point. That's why I've been talking to you. You told me you could help.
The last time you saw him, did he say anything
He
about
said he'd be back. He said I should wait.
You never saw him in passing on the street?
I've had a lot of false alarms. I thought I saw him once on the train, but he doesn't take those. He flies.
Not if he grew up.
I guess you're right. It's hard to imagine him on a train. He's so impatient. Trains are so slow.
I don't know why he never came back with you. He talked about you all the time.
Wait, what?
You weren't first, you weren't last. Either of those would be easier to understand.
I don't. Did you go there too?
No. He asked me to, but I wasn't up for it. I'm very delicate. I don't like adventure. But I liked him, so I convinced him to stay.
How did you do that?
I asked him.
So did I.
I never felt those kinds of feelings. They were so big it felt dangerous. I thought we didn't have secrets. I knew all about Neverland. I knew all about you. I knew about the others, but one day he just left. I couldn't find him. I couldn't reach him. When I saw your flyer, when I realized who you were, I thought he'd gone to find you. You were there. You know what it was like. What he was like.
It was just a place where a bunch of kids played pretend.
It had to be more than that.
What's he like now?
He's not going to be what you think.
What if he is? Nothing stays the same forever.
Nothing stays the same forever. Running was my favorite. Living in the cities, you don't get to run that way.
We tore through the forest like we were being chased.
But sometimes we were being chased. And sometimes we got caught.
It was so scary.
I got a splinter in my foot one time. It hurt so bad, but I pretended like it didn't.
My favorite was pretending.
But you
can only pretend for so long.
There weren't any grown-ups. Nobody knew how to get the splinter out.
It hurt to walk.
It hurt to run.
I miss Thomas.
I miss my room.
I started to forget the way my mother smelled.
And I was afraid of what else I was capable of forgetting.
I liked flying the best, but not for the reasons you think. I didn't like going up. I liked coming down. The certainty of the ground. You don't have to help me pack. I can do it by myself.
I know you can. You look so sad.
Rooms can't be sad.
Of course they can. I can't believe it's the last night in the nursery. I remember my first night in the nursery. When we came back with you, I thought this room was the happiest place I'd ever been.
That's so silly. Think about where you came here from. All the magic.
I do. This is better.
Have you talked to them lately?
I have. They're good. They miss you.
You could just go with them.
I know.
I was horrible to you.
That's all right.
No. It's really not.
I promised. After your dad. Do you remember? I said I'd never leave you. Whose are these?
Mine?
No. They're not.
You don't know all my clothes.
Wendy. Are these for him?
Just in case he needs them.
He doesn't go. He doesn't need you. You made him close. He doesn't need you. Period.
Look, I know you like me, or whatever. But just because you're jealous doesn't mean you can try and stop me from doing what I need to do.
I'm not trying to stop you. I'm trying to help you.
It doesn't feel like help. And even if it was, which it's not, no one is asking you to help. I can do stuff by myself.
I know you can.
Good.
But I know you're scared.
I'm not scared. Why would I be scared?
I think we're all scared. All the time. Every time I look at you, I'm terrified. You make me so mad and so sad and so confused. I wish I could drink the air you breathe. Those are big scary feelings to feel. But I feel them.
I want to feel those things too, but I can't. That's what I'm trying. Don't you? Once I find him and once I have my kiss back and maybe someday when I can feel new things, it's just, I don't.
Hey. I felt that. And I bet you did. Too.
Did you hear? Do you know? That girl, Wendy. What about her? I'm sick of her. All these years, all that waiting, all this looking. She said she couldn't feel, but she lied. She could. And she did. And it was scary. behind those boys. But now they're gone. Just like everyone else. Why? Because of her. What did she do? So many things. I feel sorry for her. Don't. She kissed one of them, they say. She kissed him, and she felt it. And he... She never sleeps, they say. She can't stop crying, they say. She's obsessed. She's a mess. I give myself 8 minutes a day to think about him, to remember, uninterrupted, without feeling guilty or mad at myself. It seems a reasonable amount of time. 8 is my favorite number. I've whittled it down over the years. Maybe one day it'll be 5 minutes, then 2, then no minutes at all. He said, come away with me. He said forever. I said that's an awfully long time, and I guess I thought we were just saying pretty words even though it felt big and real. We were kids, you know. Kids say things. He was a boy, I was a girl. Boys make big promises. Girls know better than to believe them, but they go along with them anyway. I went along with them anyway. The first time I saw him, it doesn't matter when I first saw him. Before I saw him, I was making him up. The last time I saw him, he said he'd be back. He said I should wait. And I did. I do. Because he said I should. But I can't anymore. I won't.
Why not? I heard you were looking for me.
How?
The stars were talking about you one night.
No, they weren't.
Maybe you forgot how to listen to stars. You used to know. They liked you better than me. They still ask about you. I thought I saw you a week or 2 ago. And another time, a month before that. I thought I heard my name on the street. It sounded like your voice.
So it's true. You grew up.
So did you.
You knew that already.
It's different seeing you.
You said you wouldn't.
I changed my mind.
How?
I just did.
Why?
It just happened.
When?
I'm not good at keeping track of time.
Those aren't answers.
Those are my answers.
How's your shadow?
My shadow?
That's how we met. Remember? It flew away, and you were sad, and I fixed it for you.
Oh. I forgot about that.
I thought that's how you'd remember me. The girl who fixed your shadow.
I don't need help remembering. It was just a trick. I wanted to get closer to you, make you talk to me. And now I'm scared to ask.
You never seem scared to me.
I'm good at pretending.
How did you get in here? I thought the door was locked.
Locks can't keep me out.
That's what they're there for.
What happened to your imagination?
I got rid of it.
That was a silly thing to do.
Your eyes are different.
They changed color.
Why?
I don't know, I'll ask them.
Don't make fun of me.
Oh, Wendy. I'm not.
I think you should leave.
You were looking for me and now I'm here. Why would you want me to leave?
I changed my mind, like you changed yours.
No, you didn't. You're just scared.
Don't tell me what I am. Please go.
I don't want to.
Well, I want you to. And my wants are just as important as yours. And this is my house.
It's your parents' house. I still remember the wallpaper. What are you still doing here? Aren't you supposed to leave? Find a place of your own? Isn't that a part of growing up?
I am leaving. And you don't get to ask me those questions.
I have one. A place to live.
Where is it?
Somewhere. I'm not really good with the names of things.
You can't remember where you live. That's not cute. That's troubling.
You're no fun.
I'm plenty of fun. When I want to be. You don't know me anymore.
Can't you be sweet to me? Just a little? You're making me nervous.
I met Nina.
Oh, that's good. I think she's wanted to meet you for a long time. She knows how much you meant to me.
Why does she get to know that? I don't even know how much I meant to you.
You do too, you know!
She said you wouldn't be what I think you are.
What do you think I am?
Why did you choose her?
Lots of reasons. It was time. It was getting hard to fly. I kept remembering things. To fly, you have to forget. It was a windy night by the time I got to her window. I was tired. She was wearing yellow flannel pajamas with the tiniest little flowers on them. She asked me to stay. It sounded nice.
I asked you to stay.
Did you?
I begged.
I don't remember that. I remember you wanting to come back here. I remember you leaving. I remember everyone leaving. I remember being lonely. And for a while that was fine, but then
You said you'd be back. I waited.
I know.
How many other windows did you go up to? In the dead of night, when parents were asleep?
I went to your window.
It doesn't matter. It didn't mean anything.
Maybe not to you.
Of course it meant something to me. I was talking about you. I didn't even stay long.
You could have stayed as long as you wanted. I told you that. Don't you remember? Your nightgown was the softest blue I'd ever seen.
You were covered in dirt. There are stains in the carpet that never came out. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter now.
Everything matters, Wendy. I learned that from you. I'm sorry I hurt you, but you've hurt me plenty too.
I think you have something that belongs to me.
What?
I think you know.
I don't.
You must know.
You must be mistaken.
I need it back. I need my kiss.
Your kiss? Oh. No, you can't have that.
Why not?
Because it's mine. Because you gave it to me.
I changed my mind.
You can't do that.
You changed your mind about growing up.
I didn't give that to you.
You've had it for a very long time. Now it's time to give it back.
But I need it.
Peter.
Wendy. Darling. Your name is still so pretty to say. The truth is, I use it. Use it all up. You'll have to get one somewhere else. People are awfully careless with their kisses. They leave them lying around everywhere.
Those aren't mine.
But if you take some from people, you can put it all together. It's kind of nice. You can't get back what you give, but you keep giving, you keep taking. So you can put it all together to make something new. And other people can take from that and make something new too.
But I thought there was one kiss. One that was more special than the rest.
I don't know. Maybe there is. Or maybe that's just what people say.
Do you think I'm stupid for believing it all? Just some stupid, gullible girl?
I never thought you were stupid. Didn't then have it since.
I think I was stupid.
I think you were brave and remarkable. Maybe a touch bossy, but always tender and never, ever stupid. I didn't even know what kisses were. You knew so much, so many stories. I always thought you'd figure out how empty I was, compared to everything inside of you. Hey!
What?
I'm sorry I don't ever kiss anymore.
You could give me a new one.
Is that what you want?
I need to get the other one out of my head. End on something different.
Okay.
Okay? You won't want it back?
Of course I will. I'll think about it, wonder how it's doing. But as much as I want it back, I want you to keep it even more. Come here.
No. You come to me.
What are you going to do with it?
What you did with mine, I guess. Give it to someone else. I mean, I'll try. I get scared.
Just pretend you're not.
No. I think I'm done with that kind of thing. I think it's okay to be scared. Oh,
What?
nothing. I'm really glad I saw you, but you should leave now. I have some packing to do.
Is that what you want?